teacher, the person who teaches sing in school. You represent your church. The school you go to, you represent that school as well. The teacher and all these people. Will you go for that and that?
Yes.
You represent Trinidad and Tobago. That's the biggest one of them all. So you have been very blessed, very fortunate to do this. You are special. Because out of all these people, these coaches that have gone from village to village, community to community, and select you and spend hard hours. This is Sunday evening. Let me tell you what these guys would have preferred doing. Yeah? They would have preferred to be home watching Chile play Germany in the Confederation Cup final. There's a big game going on right now, and they give up that to come here to be with you, to help you. Do you want to be a hero?
Yes.
Anybody ever heard about Brian Lara?
Yes.
Well, Brian Lara started playing cricket at age 5. His father would take him to Harvard Club at age 5 and train him to prepare him. Look at where he got. He holds the world record for the most amount of runs scored in one match at test level and first class level. He alone scored 500 in one run. He alone. 501 runs, he alone scored that. There's plenty of runs to score without getting out. He scored over 400 runs in that test match. He alone did that. But the preparation started at age 5. You know where you can reach? You know how far you can reach with this? If you continue to do this well, you may get a scholarship to go to a university somewhere abroad. And you may not have a gate time you get big. Am I right? By the time you get to university level, you may have no gate. So the country may not, and your parents may not be able to afford to send you to the university. If you have to go to university, it costs you as much as 57,000 US to complete a degree. 57,000 US dollars to complete a degree. And you, because of your skill, young lady, pay attention to me like talking, eh? Right, just watch me all the time, don't stop. And you're going to get there because of the skill that you are developing right now. There's every reason why you're supposed to stay here and work very, very hard. Don't stop. Live this dream. Think about it every day. Eat it, drink it every day. You want to be the best. So what you want to be, tell me. You must want to be the best badminton player in the world. What you want to be?
Say it.
The best badminton player in the world. What you want to be? Best, right. What you want to be? What you want to be? What you want to be, sir? What you all want to be? Here?
The best badminton player in the world.
And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. And then you ask yourself, because there's a voice. There's an inner voice inside of you. Do you speak to yourself? Do you speak to yourself? Right. So there's an inner voice. And when you have that conversation with that inner voice, that's you talking to yourself, right? You are saying, why I want to be the best badminton player in the world? Why? Because there are loads and lots of opportunities if I become the best badminton player in the world. There are opportunities for me to travel, okay? I've been to 39 countries in my life. You know why? Because I'm the best pan man in the world. The best pan player. So I've been to Switzerland, Germany, Belgium. Just met one of your guys inside there a while ago. One of your instructors, was it?
The technical director, Mr. Thomas.
Right? We went to Belgium some years ago. I've been to Asia, been to Canada. I've been to China, Korea, India, Russia. And you know what? I never paid for a ticket. Barbados is joke. Been there several times. Barbados and Vincent Grenada, St. Lucia, Jamaica, Antigua. Where? Run through that. Run through Cuba. When people didn't go to Cuba, I went to Cuba. But I did that because I was a very good pan player. And there are opportunities for you. If I had to buy my ticket to travel, I wouldn't see half of those countries I've been to. So you all are very fortunate, at a very good time. God gave you a talent. Don't squander it. Don't waste it. You have committed people around here surrounding you, giving up their time and their energy to help you and to be the best badminton player in the world. And I'm confident. I'm seeing greatness here. I'm seeing another Brian Lara, another Kishan Walcott in this crowd, in this group. So you have to start dreaming. Do you all dream? Do you have an imagination? When you go to bed tonight, you're dreaming. that come July, September, was August in tournament?
August 10th.
Oh, when August come, you'll be standing on your podium and they'll be playing not God Bless Our Nation, that is in your mind. You're playing the national anthem and you're standing there on top of the world. Your national anthem is played because you achieved something great. Representing the 1.3 million, all of us will be there clapping for you and cheering you on. So you'll be our hero. You can be our hero. We want you to be our hero. So start that dream tonight. Before you go to bed, just think about yourself wearing a red and black outfit and you're standing in the center of the podium there, and the person who comes second here on Jamaica and the person who comes third from Barbados next to you, right there, and you're on top of looking down at them because you are the winner. And you hold a Trinidad and Tobago clapping for you, including your parents, your brother and your sister, your grandparents, your uncle and your aunt, including your church that you went to, your priests and all the people in the church, including your schoolmates, the principal in your school, all the teachers, your neighbor and your friends next door, and the whole Trinidad and Tobago clapping for you, and you made that happen. Isn't that a great feeling? When anybody want that to happen, when you want to happen to you, you want to feel good about that? I can tell you, I represented this country already. As the greatest feeling in the world to do this. So I want you all to don't get much more burning in the sun, but let this period here, whatever I'm saying, resonate and stay with you, that you are going to dream. You're going to start dreaming from now until August the 10th. You're going to dream about what? What are you going to dream about? Winning. What are you going to dream about? Winning. Whatever group you're in, whatever competition, whatever category you're in, you are going to win. You have to win. People don't remember who came second and third, you know. They remember the winners. They don't say who came second in the World Cup in so and so year, who came second in the 100 meters, you know. They say who won the 100 meters in the Olympics. Who won the 100 meters in the Olympics, last Olympics? Anybody know?
No.
I doubt that. I don't believe that. I don't believe that.
I didn't even go to an Olympics.
But you're going to play badminton in the Olympics, yes? So, ever heard about Usain Bolt?
Yeah.
All right, so you won the Olympics. Well, you can't remember that?
Yeah.
Shame on you. Can't believe that. Bolt won the Olympics. They don't say who came second, you know. Who won the Olympics is Usain Bolt. So we're focusing on the winners. And you are a winner. Right? You are what? Winners. You have to be winners. So we want that process, that thought process to go through your mind, to resonate, and we want you, when you go back inside, you go back inside as a different person, with a different attitude, to work hard. Brian Lara started playing cricket at age 5. On a Saturday morning when you'd be home watching cartoon, he had his father take him down to Harvard Club, somewhere down in St. James, learn to play cricket. Look at where he is today. Dwight York, another footballer famous for Trinidad, did the same thing. Christian Walker did the same thing. It starts now. The sacrifice is required now to be the best. There'll be time for you to play, you know, and have fun. But this is where your future is. You didn't come here by chance or by accident, or your parents brought you here. God brought you here. So God gave you a special gift and a special talent. And remember one thing, with God, all things are possible. Remember that? With God, all things are possible. So if you want to win and you pray to God, say, God, help me to be the winner that I want to be. Let him help you and inspire you. Pray every night, every day. Pray with your parents. A family that prays together does what? Stays together. Right? So do that. Practice, practice, practice. Not once, so practice, practice, practice. You could never over practice. They'll tell you how much hours they spend. And if you want, we give you all advice, which I'll tell the others as well. Look for a hero. And I'll give you one. Roger Federer. Roger Federer. That name? Google that. And you'll Google everything. Google Roger Federer. He's a lawn tennis player. And look at his life. Look at his life story. Look at his commitment. And going to his background. What age he started. How hard he practiced. What he did. How he to reach where he is today. Remember that? What's his name again?
Roger Federer.
How it's spelled? Surname. Federer. And if you can't remember, ask your parents. You want to Google that name tonight and use him as your model. Look at whatever he did to reach where he reached to. See when he started. Ask Google your questions. Let's talk to Google. Ask Google your questions, and Google will give you the answers, and you follow him. Follow him. And you can't go wrong. And he'll tell you how hard he worked to be where he is today. He's a multi-millionaire. You want to be a multi-millionaire and travel over the world? Billionaire, you will be a billionaire. Very good. That's the way I think. Think big. You have to think big, think big, think big. Think beyond Trinidad and Tobago. Okay? So guys, Miss, you okay with this?
I'm good. You're good.
You all think it's bad. Bad is a good reflection of bad and good is the same thing sometimes. Right? So let us hear. Are you all committed? Yes. Extremely committed?
Yes.
You all want to win? Yes. You all are going to win? Yes. You're not going to let me down? No. I didn't waste my time. Yes. Right, I came here with a purpose, with a mission. I come into that stadium, wherever you're going to be on the 10th, I look around for these faces. Anybody who come to it, I'm not talking to you again. And you wouldn't like to have me here because I am the mayor of the city. You want to be my friend. Okay? But if you have no water home by you, I'll call the mayor. Okay? If you have problems, you call the mayor. So you want to be my friend. You want to be my friend, you have to bring success. Okay? So I want to high five for everybody here, to all the winners. Come on. Winners, come on. All right, everybody, come on. Come on, you're back there.
I want to be a winner.
Come on.
Okay, I want you to go home, repeat the story to your parents. Tell them what I told you all. And remember two things. The dream. Don't stop dreaming about winning. Imagine in your dream, imagine yourself on the podium in the #1 position and keep thinking about the dream that from now until August the 10th. You sitting in the middle of the podium and you're hearing Trinidad and Tobago national anthem being played. That's your motivation. Okay, guys? Yes. Great. Thank you.
So you have to go back and get into... Here, I'd just like you to introduce to our guests today. Mr. Junior Regralo first entered Parliament in December 2007, having been successful at the polls at the November 5th elections of that year. Right? So he was elected to represent the constituency of San Fernando West. Mr. Regralo was appointed Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Community Development, Culture and Gender Affairs. He was formerly an alderman at the San Fernando City Corporation. He is a founder and captain. I don't know if you all have heard of this. You should have. It's a very, very well-known Pansai TCF skiffle bunch. He was awarded the Shikonia Medal Gold for his contribution as a member of the team that invented the G-Pan. Mr. Regralo is a former board member of TIDCO and PIDC OTT and chairman of the Dimashqura Carnival Committee. Mr. Regralo is now His Worship the Mayor of San Fernando. So in that capacity, as you are in this constituency of San Fernando, and as someone who has represented Trinidad and Tobago and someone who is heavily invested and involved in the culture of the country and knows what it is to bring all of that when it comes to representing Trinidad and Tobago, we thought he would be the best person to come to speak to you about what that opportunity and this opportunity means to you. So please put your hands together and welcome Mr. Regralo.
Thank you, Miss, for your introduction. Let me start by saying that thanks for the opportunity to talk to you guys. And please, I know that when I was at your age, nobody couldn't tell me anything because I felt I knew everything. It took me many, many years to realize that I didn't know anything. And even at my age, I'm still learning. Life is that journey where you continue to learn. You get a sixth and you're still learning. So whatever I have to share with you is from my personal experiences. I'd like you all to pay some attention. And something out of my story should resonate and stay with you. To begin with, you all are very fortunate, very, very lucky to be given the opportunity to represent Team TNT. It's a huge call on your part. So we expect success. All of us expect success from you. But you have to work very, very hard in order to achieve success. If I had time, I would tell you about my story. And my story is an interesting story, but I had to work very, very hard. Your lady just now spoke about my achievement and where I got to. But let's take a little time to play something. I did not do the SCO, the common entrance. I left primary school in about 4th standard because school was a waste of time. It took me a long while to realize that education was important. I got my master's 2 years ago. I now have 2 degrees. Because I had to work very, very hard to catch up. So my 2 sons and I were studying at the same time. So you're probably a late boomer. You all are going to be a late boomer. You're going to be early at this because you have given the opportunity. So I could go on and on with my mistakes and errors that I made, and I didn't listen to anybody. I thought I knew it all. So having said that, you can achieve. You can do whatever you want to do. In order to achieve, there are 2 things required. What is your strategy? How are you going to win this tournament? Your coaches could do as much as they can. Whatever they do here, in this room, in this scenario, from now until July, till August, right? At the end of this, you have to go outside there and start developing a strategy. Let me just share a little story with you all. Trinidad in 1989, we were playing a football game, trying to be good at this, against the United States. All we needed was a draw to qualify for the final. Are you familiar with that story, anybody? You know what we did? We declared the match was on Sunday. The government decided to try, the TFA decided to play the game at 11 o'clock Sunday morning at the stadium. But we declared the Friday a holiday. The match is Sunday, so we party Thursday night, Friday, all night Friday, and party Saturday, and the match is Sunday morning. To make it worse, the American team stayed at what was then Holiday Inn. You know what that is? No, Radisson Crown, what they call it, somewhere in Rice Road, which is 5 minutes away from the stadium. You know what team stayed? In Palaseco. In Palaseco. Our team stayed there. And then they decide that the team will leave there Sunday morning to go to the stadium in 2 12-seater maxis. Ask your parents about that story. Right, Hollis?
Yeah.
People, elders are wrong here?
It broke our heart.
Wait, listen. And then they left there at 7 o'clock in the morning and they stopped in every village, in every community to wave. and we were outside there. We were outside there with Tassa and Steelman and jamming. And we jumped from Palaseco to Port of Spain. When the team reached Port of Spain, they were because they stopped here for a man handing them a drink, take a carab, that's a beat, take a stag. And that's what we did. And we got to the stadium tired. America scored 1 goal, went to the World Cup final. And we still trying to get to the World Cup, but we make our blind in 2006. We still trying to get there, and we will not get there. The problem is that we did not have a good strategy. That's the issue. We did not think it out and say, what are we going to do? So here it is that your team is saying, part of the strategy is to motivate you, bring in people like myself and others who will talk to you and try to get you in a sort of a trend mind in terms of how you're going to do it. You have to start developing your strategy. How are you going to win? What are you going to do to win? The person you're competing against has 2 legs, 2 hands, a head and a mind. So you and that person even. That's what country they're coming from. They have 2 legs just as you, 2 hands, a mind. But you know how you're going to beat them? In the mind. That's what it is. It's a mind game. So start developing your mind from now. Preparing your mind how you're going to be. You don't know who that person could be. But start that thought process. You start talking to yourself with that, you know, that inner temple inside of there. That person talking to yourself. I have to win this game, though. I must win this game. And start dreaming of winning that game. How am I going to win that game? Elements of what you learned here. Elements of what your teachers and your coaches taught you. Elements of inspiration. Elements of what I'm saying to you all today. And by praying, because with God all things are possible. So you pray to God every night. Quietly go and lock your door, lie down, knock your bell, say, God, I want to win because 1.3 million people depending on me to play that national anthem. I standing on #1 spot, looking down at the person who comes second, the person who comes third behind me. Because we don't remember who comes second and third, you know. We'll ask who won the 12 to 15 age group or 15 to 19 age group in the badminton tournament or so and so. Who won? We don't want to know who comes second and third. That's matter to us. Don't remember them. It's who won. And everybody here wants to be a winner. Otherwise, all of us will be disappointed, including you. Because you didn't come here to waste time. You come here with a dream. It's to win. Because there are so much opportunities for you if you become a winner. I told you a little book earlier on. By the time you're ready for tertiary education, go to university, you might have no gate in this country. The gate will be closed. So how are you going to complete your education? This is an opportunity for you. I was at a university in Virginia a couple of months ago. To complete a university degree, the cost is as much as $57,000 US. Mr. Obama just finished pay off about 2 years ago, he and Michelle Obama, for their education. We are very fortunate to get here for free. But we don't know how long we can continue doing this. The world is changing. The e-commerce world. Ask Alibaba and them in India, they'll tell you about that. So you have to use this opportunity. Use this what you have here to promote yourself. I told the other group a while ago there, identify a hero. A sports hero, who have tremendous success. I spoke about Roger Federer. You know Roger, right? Anybody know? Who's Roger? Who? Lawn tennis player. I told the smaller group, use him or Sachin Tendulkar. You know, Google those two names and look at those two people and see what they do to reach where they reach today. And you'll hear about the 5 and 8 hours rehearsal, practice. The Williams sisters, right? Serena and Venus, they didn't know about tennis. When they tried to join a tennis club, they told them, no, we don't take people like black people in our club. The father who knew nothing about tennis went and bought 2 rackets. Their father bought 2 rackets and he taught them to play tennis. He knew nothing about tennis. He took a manual and reading what is this and what is that. Look at where they are today. Look at the success that they have. But you'll hear about the 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 hours that they spent on the courts practicing the skills. It's not going to come easy. Brian Lara started at age 5. Never stopped. Poor fella, you have a little problem these days, but Tiger Woods. You have a little challenges. No, poor Tiger. I mean, I don't want to use him as an example. It's a poor example. But he also worked very, very, very hard to be the top of the world. It's not going to come easy. So if you feel that you're finished here at 6, you should be here till midnight tonight. Right? You know, I have 2 sons. One of them was kind of big, a little fatty, and smaller one, a little nimble and that sort of thing. And I bought 2 bicycles for them for Christmas. The little one, like, something like you, jump on the bike and no time ride the bike around the house. But the big one was so big and so awkward, kept falling off the bike. And I went on and came back about 4:30 in the evening and I saw him, bruises over here. And he's going around the house, winners never quit, quitters never win. Winners never quit, and quitters never win. You know, any bike today, you know. But you had a lot of scars to show for it. But winners, right, never quit, and quitters never win. I will tell you all that we are depending on you. Your coaches, your teachers, your parents, your family, your supporters are depending on you all. And you all can do it. Yes? You want to do it? So, look, if you want to go to the Venus Sisters as our friend here suggested, it's cool. But I would suggest Roger Federer, because I think he's one of the slickest and smoothest sportsman in the world today. He has one of the most graceful backhand you could ever come across. He's just graceful. Right? So what, you know, when you start to win, you have to start to develop your own style. Brian Lara, he puts his batsman in the world to see play cricket. Right? Brian Lara will exhaust you to the field tired. It's a mind game. What did Brian used to do? Brian playing against the Australians. And Brian will not hit the ball hard like Viv Richards. Hit the ball hard. Richard will still and blast the ball to the boundary. Speed. Brian hit that ball at kind of exquisite fitness. And you're going to run behind the ball. By the time you reach 2 o'clock, you're tired like hell. Because you're running behind the ball, you just never catch the ball. Because the ball is to that kind of precision. As opposed to just slamming the ball to the boundary every time. You go and pick up the ball. But you will tire you out. It's a philosophy, you know, a thinking, a psyche, how you exhaust the other people. How you can destroy them mentally. They can't bowl, they can't feel good, they're tired, running for the ball that they'll never catch. That's how good he was. They just couldn't get him out. Anybody could score 501 runs like in a cricket match. Had to be really good. 501 runs against Warwickshire, I think it was in England. Or 400 and something runs in a test match. But for 2 days, you have to be incredible. All he wants is, anybody play cricket here? All he wants is one ball to out you. And you start bat for 2 days. You have to be really good. So you must start thinking about being good, being the best of whatever you do. Whatever you do in this world, in life, you must be the best at it. And you could accomplish. Am I making sense to you all? This is important. The worst thing to deal in life is disappointment. Because all those people invested in you, right, you let them down. Right? Once you do your best and you put your all behind it, you'll be happy. So you do your best, but work. So you go to bed tonight, start dreaming that you are going to be a winner. And you want to win. That sounds like a plan. Yes? You know, I spoke at a graduation at school, I think it was 3 years ago. And while I was speaking, there was a young lady texting on the phone. So I came down, I went downstairs, I said, you go and finish this speech, I will sit down. I don't want to go to anybody here, literally. Because if I come to talk to you, and you think texting is more important than me, well, I say you should be talking to the group, not me. Okay? So with these viewers, I thank you for giving me the opportunity to share some of my thoughts with you all. And let me take the opportunity as well to wish you all success and to make Trinidad and Tobago proud come the 10th of August. Thank you.
Alright, so we'd like to thank Mr. Regrello for coming and talking to you. We meet people along the way, and their words matter, and their sentiments matter, because somehow it may influence the path upon which we go. So I would like you all, and we'll bring more people as time goes on, to listen to their words really carefully. It wouldn't all sink in now. You go home, you lie down, you remember something, you'll get up, you lie down, you'll remember something. And it's those moments that really matter. So Mr. Regrello, thank you very much for your passion. We've always seen it, we know that you're very passionate, and thank you for bringing that passion here to these young athletes.
I like your story. I like your story. Let me tell you about the story. In 1966 World Cup, I was held in England. England won the World Cup. The African countries were not participating, and they asked North Korea to send a team. North Korea did not have a national football team, but the number one team was a factory team that won the local competition. And they decided to send this factory team to the World Cup in Germany. You know, this is fellows who work in a factory, but they manufacture stuff. They're not professional footballers. They went to the World Cup and made it to the quarterfinals, beating Italy 1-0 in the preliminary game, sent Italy home. And in the quarterfinal against Portugal, were leading 3-0 in the first half an hour. But there was a brilliant footballer named Eusebio. Eusebio. Right? Eusebio was a player Portugal. He had the kind of style like Ronaldo. He scored 4 goals and sent North Korea home. But why North Korea was able to do that? And Google that 20 years ago, check that story, because you can back it up, right? Because they had that commitment and that passion of wanting to succeed. They didn't have talent, you know. They didn't have skills, you know, but they had bad mind. And that's important. They had bad mind, determination. North Korea, who done more football, some rough fellas from a factory, went to a World Cup and beat Italy. And had they won against Portugal, they'd have been in the semi-final. Who knows how the World Cup results would have been? No. If Eusebio had broken a leg in the first 5 minutes. But he made the difference. Right? So what it means that with God, all things are possible. Anything can happen. No care who it is. So you have 2 legs, 2 hands, and a brain and a mind. That's what you're going to work on. At this point now, the brain and the mind. How are you going to beat that next person you're going to play against? Start thinking. If they tell you tomorrow you're going to play against Mr. Y, you start to find all the information you get on Mr. Y. If he's right-handed, if he's left-handed, what his strength is, what is his best stroke. Analyze those things. I'm left-handed. I'm sure nobody forgot that yet. I'm sure nobody forgot that I'm left-handed. That's the point. So how analytical you are? How is your mind working? I'm talking my hand all the time because I'm left-handed. Nobody figured that out. I asked the question, which I said, oh, you left-handed. Nobody said that. Right? I won't watch my right hand. So you have to have that analytical mind. Tell your opponent, that fellow with glasses there, you start working them out in your mind. How are you going to beat that fellow? You tested him, watch all his mannerisms, what he's doing. For your mind is to beat. You have to beat him here and here before you go onto the courts. Start thinking that out. If it's possible, analyze all your competitors. Get to know what they're doing, who the coach is, if they have a Brazilian coach or a Chinese coach or American coach or European coach, what style of play they have. If it's a European coach, you bring a European style to the game. The Chinese coach is a Chinese style there. All those things is a process. You can't go in there when the coach tell you and say you're going to win and come back out, you know. You cannot do that. This happens like anymore. The way the world is today. You start planning in your mind what your strategy is going to be. The word is strategy. And the key. Everything I do is strategy. Strategy. What is your strategy? What's your strategy, ma'am? What's your strategy? Yeah. You don't have one yet. I know you don't have one yet. From now you start figuring one out. When you reach home tonight, the strategy. My son went to buy me a Christmas gift. He went into a store, a bookstore. And if I like to read. What is it if I like to read? He said, "Boy, all my parents talk about the strategy, yes. I want a book on strategy." Yeah? And he bought a book for me, strategy, right? I said, okay, I go with that. Strategy is the key word. What is your strategy? If you want to go to San Francisco Live, you want to know how you get in there. What is the strategy? There must always be a strategy, right? Don't waste your mind. Your mind is the most gifted thing that God gives to you. Don't waste it. Waste our mind. I say in a temple. Everything must be processed in your mind. What you're doing, what you're thinking about, how you're going to do it, when you're going to do it, why you're doing it. Those are the questions going through your mind. A process. Don't waste your mind. So when next I see you, ask you, what is your strategy? You say, Mr. Eagle, my strategy is to be the best badminton player in the world. That should be a strategy. Then I'll ask you, how are you going to do that? You practice 8 hours a day. By not taking no text message from many guys. Right? Somebody got vexed when I say so. Somebody, see how I figure it out? Good strategy. So I figure it out? Good strategy. So there we go, guys. I think we're blending on a smile, and a good note, and a positive one. Thanks for the opportunity. Let's make it a movie on.
It's called panning.
So I can leave now? I hope I you can bring them here, you know what I mean?
We're here in Pleasantville at the South Indoor facility, and we have junior training going on in the background. I'm also here with His Worship, Mr. Junior Aguero, the Mayor for San Fernando, who brought words of wisdom and advice for junior athletes here today. So we'd like to take this opportunity to present His Worship with some tickets for our upcoming events. The Caribbean Regional Badminton Competition being held at the National Racket Center in Tacarigua from the 10th to 25th of August, which is what our junior team here is training for. So, Your Worship, on behalf of the Badminton Association of Trinidad and Tobago, I'd like to present you with these tickets for your constituency and for the borough of San Fernando.
The city of San Fernando. Well, I'm so happy. First, let me congratulate you and your staff and your coaches and your support group for having this tournament. We have it all. When I saw it, this evening was amazing. I'm happy for the opportunity to come and speak to these young people. I'm very impressed and I'm very hopeful that we're going to get the kind of results that we all anticipate. I'm also going to use this tickets that you gave here to me this evening to give to all our young people in districts and make a bus available to bring them up in tournament because I think we can inspire more young people to get involved with this sport. I am impressed, I'm amazed, I'm excited, and look forward to good results. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Clifton. I'm a national junior badminton athlete. Right? Okay, you can do that. And then I'll start with the question.
But where you have a club you belong to?
No, we don't want to give up. We want to go to the clubs. This is national.
This is national.
Yes, we don't want to go to the clubs. I'll ask you right. Don't move.
Okay, turn around. Introduce yourself, sorry.
My name is Amara Joachim and I am a national junior badminton athlete. I have been playing for 3 years and I live in San Fernando. I hope to accomplish first place in singles, doubles and mixed doubles in Panam, and I hope to win first place in singles and doubles in CAREBACO this year. Last year I played in Aruba and I placed bronze in singles and doubles, and this year I hope to play better and to win first place in singles and doubles.
So now, how do you think your opportunities to play in regional tournaments have affected and impacted on your game?
It's just that
Do you think it has improved your skills? I mean, how is the opportunity to play these athletes from different countries? How has that affected your game?
it has helped me because it helped me to know what I did wrong and what to improve on, and so that in the next tournament I could play better.
Okay. Amara, if you were to give advice to a lot of girls your age who are not involved in any kind of sport, what would that be?
I would tell them to get involved so that they could get active and so that they could get stronger in what they do, and to show that girls can do anything that boys can do, and to show that you should never underestimate the power of a girl.
Thank you, Amara.
My name is Leon Gassi. I'm a national junior badminton athlete. 16 years of age. I attend Pleasantville College, San Fernando. I live in Caparo. This year I was the only triple tour winner at the National Junior Championships, winning gold in singles, doubles and mixed in the 17 age category. My major goal for this year is to medal at the major goal for this month is to medal at the Panam Games, and medal at the Caribbean Games, and hopefully for the course of this year and next year to qualify for the Youth Olympics, which will be next year.